Transformers Rise of the Beast is the most recent movie in the Transformers franchise, bringing new cars like the Skyline, as well as older known cars like the Camaro Bumblebee into the front lines. And today, yes, in the older version of Bumblebee, newer? Older? Technically older, but newer, I guess? In this version of Bumblebee, which is not in the movie, I'm gonna finish this race and then recreate some of the cars that I can in the Crew 2. We've got 4 coming up, as well as this is gonna serve as like a semi-review, but of course, no spoilers, and if there is spoilers, you'll be warned, so don't worry. As well as maybe seeing what we can do about that Camaro Edition version. Not Edition, I'm too Crew 2 minded. The Camaro, the one where Bumblebee's a Camaro, but he's like an off-road version of the Camaro. But from here, let's jump into our first vehicle. Wise Effects, thank you so much for the one gifted sub. I appreciate you. Right, yes, now into the first car. And the first car on the list is Wheeljack, the Kombi in Transformers Rise of the Beast. A very weird situation, I want to say, for this Kombi to begin with, because there's a line where... Also, we're not going to have to do, like, any customization. Wait, if I bring Wheeljack up, right, he's, like, this kind of brown. Oh, we're gonna need a livery. Oh, no, right. Now, my hope is, because, look, I'm not making my own livery for this one, okay? I'll make my own livery for, like, Mirage if I need to. I'm not making my own livery for Wheeljack. But, I mean, we could probably get away with just... Why is there so many sus buses? What am I looking at? That's not Wheeljack at all. Where is... Okay, we might actually... I would argue that I'm done. I don't know. We'll chuck on that. The side of his car says, like, what? Like, for Pablo or something? And he has an accent, which... You know what? This... Done. Okay? This done. I'll show a picture of him, sure. This is Wheeljack, chat. This is Wheeljack. I would argue... Look. That's a very high detailed livery. It's a very high detailed livery. If I was to do all of that... Yeah, no. Look. Or we could keep this segment short and instead get onto the cooler car. I did forget about vanities, but now that I look at it... Okay, no, the smoke definitely needs to be changed. Nitro's pretty alright, though. For the tires, I mean, he's got no interesting tires, really. I mean, old school tires, which he's already got on. I guess we could put, I don't know, what looks rusty out of all of these. Like, we'll go with windy smoke. Nitro, I was gonna go with this, but the guy's got bright blue eyes. So I might go with, like, something else. But he does look a bit rickety, so I guess we could stick with this. There you go. Now into the race. Oh, why is this a permanently whooshing smoke? I did not realize that this was a permanently, like, something on-screen smoke. Oh, well, I guess we're stuck with it now. Here we go. We are...
You got this from the get-go.
Move! Do we have this from the get-go? Oh, no. So, this guy comes in because he's region-specific, I believe. They have to do a bit of traveling, and eventually Mr. Wheeljack comes on screen. I found his design a bit weird originally, because he's got those glasses, right? Which makes me think it reminds me too much of the time they put Albert Einstein in Transformers. And I'll never forgive them for putting an Albert Einstein Transformer in one of the movies. It was so painfully ugly. And this one is, look, it was a little bit better. But there was this really weird Steve Urkel. That's it. He looked like Steve Urkel. Yes. But yes, he comes into the film a little bit in, and there's this weird scene, right? And I couldn't help but think this, right? There was this weird scene where, look, Wheeljack has an accent. I don't know where the accent's from, but a ethnic member of the cast questions him on the accent, and Wheeljack is like, I'm from Cybertron. I don't know what you're talking about. That's racist. Did Wheeljack watch the second Transformers movie? Clearly. Wheeljack hasn't seen the movie that had the two, the red and the green twins? What were their names? Oh, barely made that jump. Nice. Nice one. And the thing is, you know what the worst thing is? I remember as Skids and Mudflap. Yeah, Skids and Mudflap. I remember as a kid being like, oh, Skids and Mudflap are so cool, or whatever. And then as I grew older, I was like, oh, wait. What were they thinking? Which movie Transformers, boys? Because look, we got some time while we're going this slow. What movie Transformer, and you'd have to tell me what car they were. Which one was your favorite, chat? Megan Fox? I shouldn't have even bothered asking. Optimus Prime, Last Night Optimus Prime. Hot Rod, the Lamborghini Countach, the Corvette Stingray Sideswipe. Supra? Was there a Supra Transformer? Was that a thing? Was there... Did I miss a movie? Okay, come on now, Wheeljack. Yep, come on. Come on. Transformers 1 Jazz. 1, you're a fake fan. Because Jazz was not a Porsche. Jazz was a Pontiac. I remember, as a kid, I loved Jazz. I was like, yo, Jazz is so cool. And then they killed him. And then they said they would repair him. And then they didn't. And I was so sad. Every movie, I was there like, oh, do you think Jazz is going to come back in this movie? And he didn't. And you're a fake fan. Because he wasn't a Porsche, he was a Pontiac. He was a silver Pontiac. Yeah, a 935. Like, Jazz, man. You like Jazz? Right. Next car. And next on the list is I would argue, the most iconic Transformer in the entire franchise. The most well-known, the most popular, and I'd say up there in the most iconic and recognizable characters of all time is Bumblebee, who is in this movie. And near the end of this segment, I'll talk about a spoiler. But for now, I would say... Now, here's the thing. We get like a rallycross Bumblebee at one point. Which I guess we could go based on that, right? Look, yeah, we'll do that, sure. Because obviously, here's the issue. Is that I'm going to be doing the Camaro so many times in this series. So many times. So for this one... I think we're better off racing it a little so that we can class this one as the off-road one, right? I guess, right? Here we go. We'll do that. He does still have the 2 headlights. We'll do the rims. Sure. I mean, we can't put, like, just a full roll cage on it, which is unfortunate, I guess. But we can keep the wide body on it. Does he have a spoiler of some kind? Yeah, he does. Do we have that spoiler in the game? Oh, you know what? Close enough. And the back, we'll just go with this, I guess. And is there a livery that would have the wide body? I don't think there would be, right? Have we ever done a recreating Transformers videos, chat? Is this our first ever recreating Transformers cars video? And we're starting off with the most recent. That's unfortunate. But I'm fairly certain, chat, this is our first ever recreating Transformers video. We've done Fast and Furious. We've done Top Gun Maverick. How did we do Top Gun before we did Transformers? How did I manage that? We'll put Buck's shape on it. Cause B. See. We'll put Nitro. Ow. Any of them? Sparks, sure. Oh, wait, and this is perfect. We've got these lights. We actively have made the off-road version of Bumblebee. Oh, that's gone brilliantly, actually. Okay, yeah, so we got the proper lights on her. And there you go. I have asked my live stream chat their official reviews of... Oh, I want the lights on, but I forgot I put this horn on the car. Damn it. I guess no lights for us. I'd say, as far as making off-road spec Bumblebee in street we've done a pretty alright job. The only changes that you would need to make is like maybe black out the wide body as a livery. But we have 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. We got 8.74. 10 out of 10. 6, 7, 6, 8, 9, 6. I'll start talking about it, alright? Look, it seems I enjoyed the movie a lot less than most of my audience enjoyed the movie. Now, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Here's my criticisms for the movie. Now, let me remind you, on the Stick Drift Podcast, a podcast out every single Monday on the Stick Drift Podcast channel. Head over there and subscribe. I give full in-depth reviews of car-based movies, and I did do that here. But for Transformers, let's start with one thing at a time, right? I don't know about 8 out of 10. I'd give it maybe a 4. Maybe a 4. Alright? Because, look, it just felt lackluster. The characters, only one of the human characters is really developed to any degree. The other human character is just sort of like, yup, they're there, but like, you know, it doesn't mean they have to have character development. A 4 is crazy. Look. The character development ain't there. It just isn't, alright? There's a character plot point. One of the main robot characters has a character trait. That character trait, you can tell by the end of the movie, something's gonna happen, and he's gonna realize he was wrong, okay? In fact, look, spoiler warning, okay? Only till the end of this segment. The spoilers will be finished by the time we get to the next car segment. Optimus hating humans. That was so obviously not gonna stick. It was so clear that Optimus, he's like, humans are bad. It was so obvious by the end of the movie, the main guy was gonna do a thing, and Optimus was gonna be like, I guess humans are actually fine. No, you can't like humans. Wait, I was supposed to like humans this whole time? Shoddy. Oh, actually, I didn't even talk about the major spoiler for this guy. We'll talk about that in the next segment. But speaking of, on to the next segment. And next on the list, a very, very constant return to the recreating series is the Skyline. Look, the Skyline we're gonna see a lot. This time around is actually quite unfortunate because this... Oh, I actually really like that livery. That really sucks. This technically isn't the right Skyline, right? The Skyline that's in Transformers is one, a villain character, interestingly, but also way customized. Way customized. But it's also a Skyline R32. It's not an R34. But look, we don't have the R32 in the crew, okay? So I'm gonna use the R34, and no one's gonna say anything about it, okay? Okay, let me make it. And this one looks like one we're gonna have to do a livery for, which actually I might do that to begin with, chat, because this is gonna go terribly. We'll start with the color of the car, which is like a metallic this, but metallic. There we go. Then customization. Are we able to punch out these headlights? Oh, the Crew 2's ricey behavior is actually helping us out quite a bit here. I would say that there we go. There we go. Right, an R33, not an R32. He was an R33. She. I didn't ask for its pronouns, okay? But it was an R33, not an R34. 2. It could be an R31. It could be an R2. Okay, I wouldn't know. Let me make this car. These tires, and we're gonna make them, unfortunately, bright neon pink. Look, am I crazy or it looks kind of cool? Oh no, wait, do I like that? Oh no. Let me shrink those rims a little, because they're way too big. Chat, is it just me, or... It's terrible, but... Oh no. I kind of like it. The mirrors are definitely closer to these mirrors, but they're not either ones, really. This, we're going to have to livery over, so I'm going to go with this one, so we can actually put the livery on it. We'll go with that just for some, like, aesthetic design. It's got a massive spoiler on it. Definitely a lot like that one. Yeah, absolutely. And the back, I'm just kind of going to go with, like, a generic ricey Skyline rear. Yeah, we'll go with that. And now, unfortunately, we're going to have to make a livery. We need... Oh, how are we even going to get this material, chat? Let me put that there. Material. It needs to be, like, what? Anodized? Yeah? Let's make this livery, boys. Put some tires on it, purple tires. Chrome rims are so bad. They really are. Tell you what, one thing we seriously need in the Crew Motorfest. Give us goddamn rim material changes, please. Please. I just want rim material changes, man. It can't be that hard. It can't. It really can't. Oh, rim material changes, please. I'm going to desaturate this a bit more because it needs way less saturation. And there we go, I guess. I hope at least the Crew Motorfest, better have rim material changes. We can't be dealing with chrome rims still when they know that that's not what anyone wants. Copy to opposite side, and let's finish this livery up. I'm just going to assume what it looks like from the back. Good enough, right? Why would it look like anything else? Boys, if this one ends up being the thumbnail car... I would like to argue I've not done a terrible job. Okay? Look. I'd like to argue this. Let's bring that in. There we go. Share and we'll put it on movies, obviously. Movies, fun, sci-fi, video game, and I don't know, urban. There you go, boys. You want the official SidWaj villain of Transformers livery? Go for it. That's not terrible. Oh no. Let me find some better rims, actually. We just need some more deeper ones. See, the thing is, it's 6-spoke in Transformers, but these are way too out. The chat, 5-spoke or 6-spoke? Spoke. Because these are the same tires, but these only have like 5 lines out. The other ones have, the ones in the movie have 6. This one has 6, but is way too out. 5? Yeah, there you go. 7. I'll 7 you in a minute, Dibby. And finally, what vanity items would work for our villain? What's her name? What's the name of this villain character? We'll obviously go with some wild and wacky. We'll go with some wild and wacky vanities, because look, it's a Transformers video. Because like it's not exactly like a, oh, there is Salem legacy smoke. I mean, wavy trail would be cool. We'll go with wavy trail. Pardon me. We go with dark purple Nightbird. Oh, that's why she can fly as well. That makes a bit more sense, I guess. We'll black out the windows. Horn. Why have I got standard Horn 9 on it? I don't know. Oh, wait. What am I doing this whole video when there's a perfect Transformers sound? This one. Oh, not this one. I mean, we'll go with that one in case we can't find the other one. This is the perfect horn. Earthbreaker is the perfect Transformers horn. Wait. If that's not a Transformer transforming, I just don't know what is. And boys, let's take it into a race. And here we go. And you know what? Honestly, I want to say, I don't think that's gone bad. Out of the Camaro and the Kombi and this thing, I think this has been the best one. Because look, Mirage is going to be the best. He's just a stock, he's a stock 911 turbo. This one is, oh, what is that damage bottle? Whoa, okay. This one was actually a challenge. And all things considered, I think I've done pretty all right. Okay, well, okay, we're all good. And of course, we're going to be seeing a lot of Skylines in the Recreating series. If anything, I could probably do just recreating famous skylines, right? When we get the Supra, I could do recreating Supras, and it would just be Fast and Furious. But I could do recreating famous skylines, and it would be Fast and Furious, Transformers. I didn't think this far into this thought process. Ah, the Need for Speed movie. Yes. Wait, is there even one in the Need for Speed movie? I was gonna do that, but I don't know why I still haven't done that. I've watched the Need for Speed movie to recreate it, but never ended up actually doing it. Well, there you go. Need for Speed movie also has Skyline. But yes, this was the villain of the movie. I remember seeing them in the trailer, and they were pretty cool. Boys, for those who have seen the movie, what did you think of the villains? Because they were pretty whatever, in my opinion. Still no spoilers, don't worry. But the villains were kind of whatever. Like we know that the main villain is the planet, right? Like the planet Necromancer or Necrophile or whatever the planet's name was, right? He's the main villain. And he has these henchmen who are like technically the main villain. Because the planet is just like a plot device, really. The main villains are the three things, one of which being this guy. They were fine. The skyline was cool. And the way that the skyline and the truck, like, teamed up sometimes was cool. But they were just so underutilized. Which was the same as the whole movie, really. A lot of underutilized. Unicorn? Right, the planet Unicorn. I forgot its name, okay. Yes, Unicorn has the three henchmen, and they're the ones that actually go for all of the things. Again, Skyline R33 was cool, but, you know, was it really that cool? Maybe. But if you did want it in the crew too, there it is. You saw the filters. It's on PlayStation, and I think this has gone pretty well. On to the final car of this recreating. And the final car of this customization, recreating Transformers cars is, I'd say, look, Optimus is iconic, sure. Bumblebee's iconic, sure. But the real new Transformer of this movie was Mirage. Mirage was the newcomer who has some interesting things about him. Not really a spoiler. In the movie, he's able to change in between any car he wants. In fact, at one point, he even turns into a Countach. So yes, technically, I wouldn't be wrong to do the Countach as like, what, a thumbnail car? But yes, Mirage is in this movie as a very... Oh, and... there you go. I was hoping so. Look, we've not been able to find many of the others, but we were able to find Mirage. Any Transformer can do that? No. I'll have you know, Bumblebee's was a one-off. And some of them are triple changes, which doesn't count. Mirage's whole gimmick is that, one, he does the Mirages, and two, like, you know, he's a trash truck at one point, where, you know, you'd assume he's the truck. The actual trash section is like, is a different thing. The trash segment would be a hologram, right? It turns into a Countach and the whatever. And I want to mention quickly as well, one thing I found very, very funny, very, very, very funny, is that Mirage, at one point, right, I assume you guys know that Ferrari are really bad with their car licenses. At one point, Mirage is showing off the cars he can become, right? He becomes his G1 version, he becomes the Lamborghini Countach, and he also becomes a Ferrari. But the way they do it is they go, yeah, look, it's me. I'm a Countach, looks away. I can also be a Ferrari, looks back, and I'm an F1 car. Ferraris suck. Imagine being so stuck up. You don't want a Transformer to be one of your cars for 2 seconds in a movie. Ferrari are like top 1L car brands, and I stand by that. Let's go with, what's a very Mirage-like smoke? I don't know. What screams Mirage? I don't know. We could just go like dense, I guess. Nothing's like, look, I can make holograms of myself, you know. Nothing here really reeks, I am able to make a hologram. So we'll stick with that. We'll go nitro. I guess just like a regular nitro, I guess. Underglow, we don't need one. Window tint, we don't need one. This, we don't... Oh, we'll go with... Well, wait, chat, what was it? Earthbreaker? Earthbreaker. Just the absolute most perfect horn for any Transformer. Couldn't be better. And finally, someone in chat gave me this idea for one of the other cars. A really good idea is for the topper to go with this guy because it's the eagle. Look, it's the eagle from Transformers, chat. Whoa. Whoa. Look, chat, Transformers reference? Transformers Rise of the Beasts reference, chat? That works. I like it. I like it. What's it? No, actually, that brings me to the point. I called the what's-her-name Arc by mistake when it's pronounced RC, right? Look, can we just admit, right? How unfortunate is it that the source material is so goofy? Let's take this thing into a race and talk about that. Look, some of the names in this movie. The cheetah is called Cheetor. The airbird thing, the eagle, is called Air Razor. Like a razor, but air razor, and it's a bird with knives.
The time has come for you to own the streets.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Latrell. They can't escape some of the goofy the source material, and the fact that they firm it makes it so dumb. And look, a few spoilers here, absolute spoilers right now. Warning, spoilers, okay, for Transformers Rise of the Beasts. We're gonna get onto spoilers at least. They didn't flesh out the Animorphs or whatever they're called. They didn't flesh out the Animorphs at all, right? They didn't explain if they were from the future or the past or both. They didn't explain why, they didn't actually specifically explain that Optimus Primal is a descendant of Optimus Prime. They vaguely refer to them being in the past, vaguely refer to them being in the future. They don't flesh out their characters at all, really. They barely touched on any character development for Optimus, right? And when they killed Bumblebee, it was the most predictable, most obvious, most, yeah, okay, moment in any movie I've ever seen. That's hyperbole. That's definitely an over-exaggeration. But, like, there was no way they were killing Bumblebee like that. Look, the movie was like a fine watch. I enjoyed it to a degree. And look, if you're going to take your kids to watch it, sure. But I just think so much of it was so half-baked, right? Why you got an eagle on your head? Someone wasn't paying attention to the last 5 minutes of the stream. Cheetor was a crazy name. Like what? Exactly, because they're the names of the original characters in G1 or whatever. Optimus is still just a blindly murdering psychopath? Has he ever been noble? Has he ever been like, yeah, stand up as a team, and not, I'm gonna murder you, I'm gonna destroy you, I'm gonna rip your face off? Optimus Prime talks like he's a badly written WWE character. Look, the acting was fine. The script was a bit unfortunate. I honestly enjoyed Fast X more as a so funny it's bad watch than Transformers as just like a, God, nothing's really going on kind of watch. Optimus need therapy? He does. Who hurt that man? Okay, let's get this one done, and that is Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Thank you to popular members, a special thank you to famous members, and an insane thank you to star members Danimal the Manimal, Grim Pepper, and Mystic Ghost, and an insane thank you to Icon members Bad at Games 02 and Void. I'm still gonna be live. In fact, I'm gonna be discussing which versions of Motorfest to purchase next on live stream. So, if you want to see that kind of stuff, tune into the live streams. But for now, that's gonna be about it from the video. Imagine not watching the live streams. I'll see you boys watching the videos in a bit.